Hello YouTube, it's your girl DJ Queen Elevator Crazy. I know some of y'all are going to start going at me about being so serious about everything, including bullying, any type of bullying, period. I'm still hearing stuff from people all over the world about bullying. It's not just cyberbullying that's happening, bullying in general. I know y'all gonna be like, will you stop talking about it? Dude, if I don't, it's just never gonna stop. If I say something might change. Some schools out there, they do bully awareness. They do programs about awareness of bullies. Heck, the blind school I grew up in, they were always on about keeping bullying from happening. We did anti-bully stuff. We had a program where it was talking about bullying and how it could cause somebody to take their own life because of how much stress they're being put under. I'm not kidding. That kind of stuff happens. And like I said in one of my videos, life is too short to hold grudges. And I try not to hold grudges. Yes, I have a long-term grudge against somebody that's actually physically and verbally abused me. But that's a different story. I have a right to have something against somebody that's harmed me mentally and physically. So, but like I said, the bullying has got to stop. And if nobody says something, it's never going to stop. So if you're someone that's being bullied by somebody in real life, show this video to that bully that's harming you. And have them realize that bullying can take the other person's life. Because they'll want to harm themselves. And that there's other things they can do with their life without hurting somebody else. And to those bullies out there that end up seeing this video, if you see this video because the victim is showing this, you can find a better thing to do instead of bullying. If you're angered about something, don't bully somebody about it. Talk to somebody. Heck, if you're thinking about hurting somebody mentally or physically, walk away from the situation. And when you're not as angered, that person that you want to harm, just actually tell them what's going on in your life instead of hurting somebody. Stop. Like, I'm hearing stories from somebody that I honestly believe it, because this person has a religion where they don't approve of lying. I am like that too. I don't like lying. Like, seriously, it hurts. If I do it, it makes me look bad. But, some kids or some people like to go around throwing eggs at this person and making mean comments. Y'all, you need to listen up. There's other things you can do besides bullying. Like, make something different in your life. Do something different with your life instead of hurting others. I'm pretty sure you would be upset if someone started to make fun of you for what you enjoy, for what you like, and for who you are. Would you like if somebody went around starting to call you ugly, starting to call you names that you call others, but you may not like that? I'm pretty sure you wouldn't like that. And don't come back at somebody, because they're being honest with you. You don't want to It's not a thing to do. Okay? It's not a thing to do. You don't bully. And to all you cyberbullies out there, that same stuff goes out to you. Just because somebody looks like they may be a noob or doesn't know the game very well, it's not because they're a noob. It's because either they're still learning or they have some sort of disability you don't know of. And heck, those of you that don't, I'm going to say this right now, those of you that bully people with disabilities, it's not funny. Honestly, it's not something to bully somebody about. Just because they have something different going on with their body doesn't make them different. They're still a person. I am a person with disabilities. I have hearing loss. I am partially blind. I have a messed up knee. I have autism. I have PTSD. I have anxiety, for gosh darn sake. I have some mental and some physical disabilities. And I've got sensitive skin. It's not fun. So stop bullying somebody because they have a disability. I've been watching this channel where it's just some users that use wheelchairs. And by users, I don't mean drug users. I don't mean it like that. I mean wheelchair users who, yes, just because they they can stand up, walk, doesn't mean they're not disabled. They are, but it's not always about paralyzed. It's not always because somebody's paralyzed or they can't walk or anything. Heck, I know somebody that sometimes uses a wheelchair, and yes, she walks, but she does need the elevator, just like I do. Well, I don't need it as severe as she does, but I moderately need it. Like if I'm in a business building, I most likely will be riding an elevator because of my knee issue. Again, bullies, you don't get it. It's not fun to go through these kind of disabilities. I'm not saying I was bullied recently, I wasn't. But there's some friends of mine that have been getting bullied. And I can't just leave that kind of stuff hanging and not do like a bully awareness video. Honestly, if you're in a school that does bully awareness, bully or not, you need to pay attention to those messages. You need to listen. Stop taking your anger out on other people, because that's just going to make your life more miserable than you really need it. If I were you, I'd just go talk to a counselor. Don't take it out on other people, okay? And I know this is supposed to be a bully awareness thing, but I kind of want to make this a control awareness thing too. I noticed some people in the community have been telling me to not stream as much. And I've also mentioned in a group chat about it. And that's kind of upsetting because you guys, that's basically telling me what to do with my own account that I created on my behalf. And yes, I did have a little bit of help, but it was from my stepdad. My stepdad helped me create this account, and I don't need the bully harassment. No, I'm not saying anyone in the community has bullied me. Again, I have not been bullied recently, but I'm tired of being controlled. And I hate to break it to you guys, when y'all ask me to stop streaming so much, it kind of reminds me of one of my exes. And I'm pretty sure you guys don't want that from me. So if you don't, then stop telling me to stop streaming as much. It's my channel, my rules, my streams. If you guys don't like it, then why are you subscribed? Why are you even subscribed to this channel if you don't like what I'm doing? If you don't like what I'm doing, then unsubscribe. I don't care. If it gets to where it goes down to 0, I'll just delete this account. I'm being serious. I'm sorry. But I know at first I said I was going to just let my mods tell me or give me some advice. But I don't like being told what to do with my channel. It's my channel and I'm trying my best to entertain you guys. You know I'm partially blind. You know I can't get out the elevators as much as the rest of y'all. Plus, there's not a lot of elevators in my area. Plus, there's COVID going on. So I can't really get to an elevator right now. Because COVID! And I'm not going to say too much detail on this, but someone in my family's got it now. And I don't want to talk too much about it. That's all I'm going to say about that. But back to, and before I get back to bully awareness, because of that, I'm too scared to even go out. I know I've said that I may be actually immune to it and I can't catch it, but I'm still scared. I don't want to catch it myself. I'm pretty sure you guys don't want me to catch it either. So it's for my best. The only times I'll travel is if I'm going to see a friend or if I'm going to see family. I may be doing it in December. Or if I'm going to see my boyfriend. But back to bully awareness. If you're in a school still and they do the bully awareness program, you guys better just pay attention to the message, not announcement. Jeez, the message. And I've been watching this. I've been watching videos of every 15 minutes. It's about drunk drivers and stuff. If you're in a school that talks about say no to drugs, actually say no. And if you're going to drink, get somebody that's sober to drive you. Don't be stubborn. Listen to your sober friend or somebody who's sober that's telling you to not get behind that wheel. Let them drive or wait until you're sober enough to drive. Don't drink and drive. Simple as that, because it does affect many lives. It does affect very many lives. Honestly, it's not a good thing to get behind that wheel when you're drunk. And this is just awareness, everything video at this point, but I'm serious. This bullying has got to stop. This drinking and driving also has got to stop. The controlling of me needs to stop. Because I'm going to flat out repeat it. Those who are asking me to stop streaming so much, it's making me think of my ex-boyfriend Charlie Flowers telling me to stop recording on my channel without his permission. And that was prime reason why I broke up with him, because at that point I realized that I couldn't even do anything I enjoyed in that relationship. I was not allowed to record or go live for anybody because that person hated every second of it. Plus, I couldn't play Minecraft with anybody except for him because he would think I'm cheating on him all the time. I don't cheat. I'm a loyal person, and that's final. And right now, I am with someone I know I can trust. I've known this person since middle school, and he does not control me. He doesn't assume that I'm cheating on him all the time. He actually supports the fact that I like elevators. He's just like I am, and he supports the channel. So does his little brother, and his twin brother too. Yes, my brother has my boyfriend has a twin, not my brother. My boyfriend has a twin, but I'm not gonna reveal their names on the internet without their permission. They do have their own channel, all three of them, and I believe it's the Rooster Show or Prince Rooster Show. I forget exactly the title. I have not seen any notifications from the channel for a bit. I think they've gotten super busy that they haven't been able to upload right now because they're all in, well, two of them are in school. I don't know what's going on with the third. One's in college, the other one's in, I believe, either elementary or middle, I forget. But yeah, like I said, the bullying, for real, like I've said so many times already, you've gotta listen to the messages that your school is providing to you about bully awareness. It does affect your victim's life, and you shouldn't take your anger out on someone else that's not doing anything to you. If you got something going on, talk to the person, not attack them for no apparent reason. I've heard many things about bullies. Whenever they don't know how to express themselves, they like to make other people feel that pain, which is not funny and not cool. If somebody was going through a rough day and they bullied you, you would be like, I don't want to be bullied either. Please stop. Yeah, that'd be the best thing to do, is to stop. Stop and think. I'm sure by elementary or middle, you should learn that by now. Stop, think before you speak. Before you speak or take action, you need to think before the action or the words. And honestly, actions hurt more than words do. I've been told that so many times in my life, and it's true. Actions hurt worse than words. Because I've actually, like I've told you guys so many times, sorry about the awkward camera movements. I've told you guys so many times, I've been mentally and physically abused. I don't care what some people may want to think, but I know what I know. And I know what I'm saying is true. Because I actually have been hurt. Mentally and physically. If I still had the iPad from Cicero High School and that video would still be there, it would have been posted on this channel if I had it back then. Because then a million people out in the world would probably have seen it and would have shared it on with other people and may have spread awareness of Kathy Price. Not Addie Price, but Kathy. not to get you guys confused, my friend Addie has nothing to do with this. And whenever I talk to her, I always express that, I mean Kathy, because Addie and Kathy sound the same a bit, so I always have to emphasize the woman's name, so that way it doesn't get confused with my friend's name. But, and I already know somebody's going to take this out of context. Please don't. I'm not even talking trash about people. Well, one person, but it's not anyone that I still have in contact to. And the person I'm talking about is blocked on everything. I blocked the person as soon as I got Facebook, which was way before I met Addie. Addie is a really good friend of mine, and I love her tremendously. Like, not in that kind of way, guys. Don't take that out of context. I'm begging you, please don't. And, yeah, I want to say, again, about the bully awareness. I don't remember if OSSB did it, but WVSCB did do it, and I don't know if they still do it to this day. I bet you they do. And I'm pretty sure they still do drug awareness. OSSB staff, if you're watching this, I would highly recommend start doing that, because I feel like some of the students there, and yes, I'm going to list them right now. I don't care. I don't care for them. Marquesha Beverly and Courtesy both were mean to me and Addie. And when I first met Courtesy, she was really nice to me, but then once she got to know me, she started to become mean. And she always tried to get me in trouble. Marquesha thought she was always in charge of me and tell me what to do all the time. I don't care if you're watching my videos right now. Both of y'all, Marquesha and Courtesy. I know y'all are still subscribed to this channel, because I know several streams back when y'all came on and said hi. And I know Courtesy's going to message me on Snapchat and be like, why are you saying this about me, blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry, but I'm just spitting out the truth. I'm not going to hide that forever. I'm sorry. You and your best friend that you've known since elementary, yeah, I got intel that you and Quay and Courtesy weren't getting along at all during elementary, because somebody else knows them since that long. And yeah. And another thing is about the controlling. Also, y'all can get over how freaking long my videos are. If they're serious, they're gonna be long, because I gotta let you know everything. So, if you don't like serious videos, then you just don't want to hear what needs to be said. And that's kind of rude. Especially when there's cyberbullying, actual bullying happening, and all kinds of stuff that's been going on. We've been getting cyberbullying happening in the community. So my friends outside of the community in the real world have been getting bullied by actual people that they see personally. And I'm one of the ones being controlled and not being allowed to do what I want with my channel. I'm sorry. I don't appreciate it. It upsets me. I wish y'all would just put that in your head. I'm partially blind. I have to be organized. I can't just disorganize myself. You guys need to keep that in your mind. Those of you who are subscribed, you should know by now. I have disabilities that I need to stay organized with. If I get disorganized, I have a huge panic attack. Everything just goes all over the place. Yes, I was only able to flex my schedule, but it's only for family. Family is more important than the internet. So if you guys gonna have a go at me for flexing my schedule for family, then you must not care about your families. I'm gonna say that right now. I'm gonna keep it real as it is. I try my best, and yes, I'm gonna admit it right here on camera. I'm a bit addicted to my devices, but I've been trying to fix that. I've been trying to fix that. And if the certain person does what me and John have asked of him, Fairies and Liz will be welcome back to the channel. But Jack, I know you'll be able to see this, but I'm being serious. If you screw up this time, you will not be welcomed back in both of our lives. We will both not want to know you. We want people that are nice, not people that are going to make our lives more miserable. That's why we tell you to stop trolling us. That's why we tell you to stop trolling, period, because it's bad. Unless you're going to use it for good purposes, like going at Chad Statch, for example. Chad Statch is not a good person. You've fallen under the influence of him. That's why we don't want you around him, because he's given you bad influence. And I noticed that you've realized your mistake, which I'm glad you realized it. But you've got to completely shut Chad out of your life and start going back to him. There's already been a couple of other people, I'm not going to mention who, that will not ever go back to Chad. And no, I'm not talking about the Spy Ninja guys. I'm talking about somebody else named Chad. If I were talking about the Spy Ninja Chad, I would say Chadwell Clay. But I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about Statch. Statch does live streams. And Chadwell Clay does not. I wish he would, though. Chadwell Clay, if you see this video, please do some live streams. I want to chat with you, man. But anyway, back to the serious stuff before I end off the video. Bully awareness needs to come to an end. Let people be themselves. I'm trying to be myself, but it looks like I can't be in the community. Which it's making me feel more and more wanting to leave the community, because I want to be myself. I don't want to be a copycat Andrew Reeves. Don't get me wrong, Andrew, I know you're gonna end up watching this. Andrew, don't get me wrong, I really support your channel. I'm a huge fan. Huge fan. But I don't want to act like somebody else. I want to be myself. I want to be my own person. I should be allowed to be my own person. If I'm being myself, then you should accept that. If you can't accept me for who I am, then I shouldn't be in the community. I shouldn't be. If I can't be my own personal self, then I should leave the community. And does that mean I'm going to leave the official Elevate Towards Discord server? No. I'm always going to be a part of that. And it's because I'm a supporter of Andrew. Both me and Little Rock are huge, huge fans of Diesel Juicy. And we really... And no, I don't want to sound like I am not in a relationship with Little Rock. He's like a best buddy to me. He's like a best buddy to me. And I was really disappointed when somebody came in and impersonated Dr. John Smith and got rid of Little Rock. I was super annoyed when I found out about that. When Little Rock kept going on other people's streams saying that he was banned, it really irked me that I wanted to just scream at the person that did what they did to Little Rock. Little Rock did nothing wrong, so if you're gonna impersonate somebody, that is not allowed on this channel. You don't impersonate and then ban an innocent person or several innocent people from the channel. When I got around to it, I had to go around and look for the people that have gotten banned that I don't recall banning at all. And I went and took care of that. And yes, I used Safari for it. Some of y'all are like, well, Safari doesn't work that way. Yeah, it does. I even have prime proof on the channel that it actually works like that. All you have to do is go to the YouTube website, and it'll take. And when you go onto your account to the YouTube website, it'll take you to the YouTube Studio website, and it'll work that way. And then it'll give you a list of people that are banned and a list of people that are mod. And yeah. I might do a full mod sweep and then give the people that I know I can trust having mod, because I have way too many moderators. So, if you are a current mod, privately message me and see if you still want to be mod or not, because I seriously need to go through and remove people from moderator. So, the mods that I can remember off the top of my head: Diesel Juicy, STL Elevators, those two are brand new mods actually. Oh, and Dr. John Smith. So, back to the list: Diesel Juicy, STL Elevators, Dr. John Smith. This next one is actually a shared account between two people, and I'm not gonna say who just yet. It'll be reveal someday. And it's Ralph the Elevator. It's just a joke account between two people. Jacob Hood, James Tube 8439, Windy City Elevators. I'm trying to remember. Elise Horvath. Nathaniel Lee. And I can't remember who else. TKE Fan 29. EE for you. Plus their old accounts. Same with James Tube's old account. I may remove their oats from mod because it's a little crazy. Let's see. I'm trying to go by memory. So if you are any of those people that I just listed, message me on Facebook Messenger, Discord, Instagram, or Snapchat. And if you still want to be mod, or if you have my actual number, go ahead and message me on there. And if you want to continue being mod, please say that you want to continue to be mod. And if you want your alt account to be removed from mod, I can easily do that, because I really need to slack down on I need to slack down on mods. I have way too many, as it is. But also, if you don't have me on any social media, if you do have Discord, which there's at least one person I know of that doesn't have me on social media, Jason, if you want, please add me as a friend on Discord. If you want to continue to be mod, if you don't want to be mod, just let me know. But I kind of don't want to remove Diesel Lucy as mod, because that was like my ultimate goal, is to make him mod, because I know he's a very trustworthy person. And yeah, so yeah, again, if you are any of those people, please let me know on social media if you want to continue to be mod, or if you want to stop being mod. Also, again, be aware that you cannot just control somebody. You cannot bully, and you should never, ever, 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 I'm being dead serious, go watch every 15 minutes on YouTube. I have been watching a lot of it, and I'm being serious. This is a serious topic. Don't ever drink and drive. If you guys ever feel the need of drinking, don't go driving. Don't get behind that wheel, because you don't realize how devastating it is unless you look at every 15 minutes. That's literally some stuff that's on YouTube. There's a bunch of users out there that have content out there about it, and I'm being serious. It is not a good thing that goes on. It's not a joke. It's a serious thing. Some of it is staged, some of it is real. And I'm being serious. Even the staged stuff is showing you how desperate it can be and how dangerous it can be. So don't do it. Just say no to drugs, okay? Because it can also damage your body, and it won't give you a good impact on your life. I'm being serious. You guys, if your schools are doing those programs, you need to pay attention to what they're telling you. You've got to pay attention to that if you're still in school. I think colleges should also do it, so that way it won't go downhill, because even adults bully. Even adults do dumb stuff like taking drugs that they shouldn't be. Again, it needs to stop. That kind of stuff needs to stop. And people that want to be themselves, let them be themselves. As long as it's not harming anyone else. And I know my streaming isn't hurting anybody. And my long videos shouldn't be hurting anybody. But I'm serious. Just stop. I hope you guys learned something from this. Understand where I'm coming from. And if you want to continue to see videos and live streams and eventually some premieres, don't forget to hit subscribe. Hit that post notification bell so you don't miss any of that. So, with that being said, bye! Elevators and Diesel DC are awesome.